What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Today we're building a box fights map for me and my friends. Yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys are all doing good. Feel free to leave suggestions and stuff in the chat of what I can possibly do to make this pretty good. But yeah, pretty laid back chill stream today. A lot of you might be wondering why I didn't stream yesterday for the cash cup. Fact of the matter is I didn't qual, so yeah, SARS, but not happening this time around, unfortunately. Maybe next week. But yeah, we're gonna waste absolutely no time. Just gonna start on a plain Excel map. Just gonna call it, box fight. Box fight. Smiley face. There we go. So now we're gonna build it on this one here. But yeah, hope you all are good. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna base it kind of traditionally off normal box fight maps, but we're gonna add our own little theme to it. Yeah. So what I wanted to go for was like a galaxy type theme, like similar to my branding. So what I want to do for this one is to make it unique. I'm going to add like a free build section and a box fight section, so you can just go and practice if you like, and then you can actually join a box fight. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make that work yet, but we'll figure it out along the way. First things first, we need one of these. We need to put it on grid 2, and we need to bring it up just a little bit, like so. We're going to make it let's make it Nebula, I think. Always a good go-to. So Nebula, I don't know if a lot of you know, like the newer viewers, but my roots are in creative, so yeah. Apologies if you can hear what's going on outside. The family, having a domestic once again. Not really, I'm joking. But yeah, that's our first stage sorted. It looks a bit crap now because of the fog, so we're going to turn that all the way down. If I can remember how. It's been a while. I swear it's a setting like, default something, I don't know. Fog. Here we are. 0%. Oh, that makes it look worse. Okay. I swear if this just makes it disappear. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, so we need to make like a starting spawn area, and we need to make the actual box fight arena, as well as the practice area, and so on and so forth, stuff like that. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to make like floating islands, and we're going to use the modular terrain for that. The modular terrain is fantastic. We need the buildable versions though, wherever they might be. My apologies, bro, I'm kind of busy right now. I can't accept the invite. I think we'll go with the volcanic dark rocks because they are my favourite. And basically this is just going to be like the foundation of what our box fight like kind of lands on, I guess. So we're going to use our circle trick here because that is one of the holy grails of creative mode. They move so slow. Have they changed the rotations or something? Because they're really slow. Christ. Anyway, so we have our like main mound here. Ooh, that actually looks absolutely terrible. Right. Plan B. Start with our piece again. Rotate it until it's level. Yeah, they've done something. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway. So we need like a starting island here, and we need to make like a pick a load out type thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this all the way like out of the barrier so it can have its own little designated box, and you're going to spawn on this island here, and you're going to be presented with like a few options, I think, like a few options of weapons and stuff, and then yeah, so think we need to pick our loadouts first and foremost. I think the normal assault rifle to start with, just let's go with just a normal SCAR, like the blue SCAR. I don't particularly prefer this over the SCAR or anything. They both got the same stats, I'm pretty sure, so I don't really think it matters. But yeah, just a normal AR, and we'll go with the Havoc. So we'll go with a gold Havoc, because we don't particularly like one-shotting straight away. We want like a challenge in our battles. But I'm designing this to be like the holy grail for all of us. So the idea is we get to choose like what we want to practice with. So if we feel like, oh, I'm not very good with shotguns, or I'm not very good with the normal like third-person ARs or something, we can practice with them. And then I'm going to throw in some other kind of weapons, the ones that we can sort of, do ourselves. This looks terrible, by the way. It's so goddamn slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so that's level. There you go, that looks better. Okay, so move this out here, grid snap 1. Make that your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make that about there, and now we can design our main bit here. So I think this is just going to be a 1v1 map, or just like free for all. I don't think there's going to be teams or anything, because I don't really know how to set up the mechanics for that apart from classes, and I don't really want to be messing around with classes in this, if I'm honest. So you can't see the main arena, which is good, but you can see the spawn area here, which is good. So I'm going to place some spawn pads in the middle here, and this is where you're going to spawn, obviously. Play a spawn pad. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've changed the rotations. I don't like that. So it's going to be a 16-player map, I think. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, like so. So you're all going to spawn here, and there's going to be like probably a teleporter here that takes you to the main arena or something. I don't think I want it to be like a traditional one. I want it to be like like a constant stream. So you go in and then you just spawn back in. That, or I'll just make it a traditional box fight. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I like this idea. So you come in, you can start the game, and then I'll have like little boards up here. But what I do want to make, so then if I do end up publishing this, I can shapes. Yeah, there we go. I can get my name out a little bit. I want to make my icon logo 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna pitch this up here. 1, 2. There we are. So we'll make this one. I think Foosh is purple. Ooh, that's a bit too purple. That looks, yeah, that looks better to me. Then we're just going to drag this forward slightly, so it's level. Yeah, that looks okay. Then looking at my actual logo, we're going to make that. Although I do need to make a drop shadow for these, because there is actually a drop shadow. So moving down 1, and then moving down like 1 and 1 across. We'll make this one black. Make that black. There is a bit of Z fighting there, but that's okay. We just bring this forward, and then in turn bring this purple forward. Down a bit. See, that's looking pretty good already, actually. And then we'll just do the same kind of thing here, so down, and then, yeah, that's starting to look pretty good, kind of. Maybe I should possibly make that just a tiny bit bigger. There we are. That looks just like it, actually. That looks pretty damn good, actually. Okay. So the logo is kind of like, I don't really know how to describe it. I'm going to try and build it on the floor here first before I put it on there. So it's about, I'd say about that wide on there. So if I bring this over here, yeah, that's about right. And then it's kind of like a, where's the piece now? Is it you? It's you. So we're gonna thicken it up a bit, and we're just gonna bring it down like so, like that, and then we're gonna, actually I'm gonna make it just a tiny bit thinner, I think, a bit longer and a bit thinner. Actually, I don't really think it needs to be thinner, does it? Guys, I forgot what my own logo looks like. Give me a sec. I remember now. I don't remember now. Hold up. It's kind of embarrassing. There we are. That's what it looks like. Right, we figured it out eventually. So this needs to be actually kind of thin. And then we bring this round here. Like that. Down like that. Ooh, that's looking pretty good actually. Then we depthen that up just a little bit there. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, that's about right. So this is actually too thick, and now no longer fits. So I'm gonna have to go slightly off grid here, I think, and that's okay. We're gonna just get it as close as we can here, and then we're gonna be extra precise here when we drag it along like so. There we go. And now it's just a little bit off, center, so we're just going to drag it up like that. And then make just a little bit more difference, or distance, sorry. And then snap it just on the grid. Flip it over. Do the same thing on this side. Now because they're not on the same grid, it doesn't quite line up, so we're going to just have to kind of, finick with it a little bit, like this. There we go, that looks pretty damn good if I do have to say so myself. So then we'll, oh well, I'm just going to turn off the day-night cycle, because it's kind of annoying. I'm going to just make it nighttime all the time, because that's what it's going to look like. Go 10 PM, 11 PM. One thing you can't actually do in UEFN is that, which is, I find really weird, because you've got all these insane features and then you can't even do a bloody day-night cycle. It's ridiculous. But anyway, drag this out slightly. You know what, that actually looks pretty good to me. Modeling was never my strong suit, so we're gonna select that, save it to our bar, then add a grid snap. They all aren't on the same grid, so it's going to be quite funky, but that's okay. We can work with it. like that, and then we're just gonna slap it on here, like so, until it like fits. Ah, yeah, we did it wrong there. That's okay, we can just move this out of the way briefly, bring this forward, just a little bit, and then move this back. So it was about, I don't know, say there? Not quite. I think there. There we go. And then we just bring this down. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty good. Not bad if I do say so myself. Just don't look at it from the side. Yeah, I like that. In game, that'll look better because you won't see the white lines showing up. I'm gonna have to copy this over to my my templates map at the end of this. Got everything? Yep. Sick. You know what? Actually, that looks pretty damn good. I like that. What are we thinking, chat? I think it looks pretty good. Anyway, yeah. So we've got our spawn area, and then you're gonna spawn in. You're gonna look around like, oh wait, oh sick, and then you're gonna see. In fact, I think maybe I'll just make this a box fight map, nothing else, just for simplicity, and then I can add stuff later. So I'm gonna move this. In fact, it's probably easier if I just delete this one and then use the one for my hotbar. I'm gonna delete that, and then make this grid tile 1, line it up as best I can. Grid snap 2, maybe 4, looks like. So, and then just move this back like that. So then when you look off into the distance, you know, you oh shit, oh cool, and then like the weapons will be here. So that's the next order of business. So we're gonna grab the primitive shape that looks a bit like this. We're just gonna size it up, so we're just gonna all the way on the width, I think. Yep, that looks about long enough. All the way on the depth. Well, not all the way, maybe like there, and then like all the way down on the height. And that's gonna be our little plate to choose from. So they're gonna sit under here. It's like maybe there, there. Like we'll start with just 2 for now, I think, and then we need item places. So we're just gonna quickly make one item placer here. So we're just gonna do all the settings on this one. So allow interact, no. Plate audio, show rarity effects off. Plate audio off. In fact, we'll show the rarity because item health 1 doesn't matter about all that. Doesn't matter about this is purely for looks, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we need an AR and a Havoc, which we happen to have right here. So weapons wise, we can just drop everything. I think all the heals will be the same. 2 minis and a select fish. Looks like I can't pick up that scar anymore. So the scar is in the placer, and I think I've glitched it out slightly. Damn, that's an old sound. Just delete the Havoc, okay. Havoc, drop that. There we go. So now they're both in the item places, so we'll bring it over here. You can angle it if you like. It doesn't really, you know, affect it. But I just think it might look quite cool if I angle it here. So it's just gone through, that's fine. Just bring it forward like that. And we're going to make them just a little bit bigger, I think. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now that fits it quite nicely. Same with this one. 1, 2, 3. Just like so. Just push it forward like that. And then there we go. That's our first slot. And what now we need to do is we need to make a switch. So that's the one we're after. Right here. So customize switch. So enable game start, yes, initial state off, turn on text, choose loadout, and then turn off text, unchoose loadout. So Oh, we can make it a red button. Nah, I think we'll just keep it as it is. Ambulance lever. Oh. I didn't realise they added all of these cool ones. It's been a while since I've used 1.0. I'm going to move this out of the way, it's kind of annoying me. Can I, like, you know, interact with this thing, please? Right, Havoc, you need to get out of the way. Down slightly. Thank you. So, default. And then we need to set up the item granter. So, item granter. So we're going to just place it under here, like that, and we're going to move the item placer out of the way, you know, for future proofing. Like that. And we're just going to drop the same weapons here into this. So we're going to drop the Havoc and the blue Scar. Like that. Maybe not into that. Okay. Looks like we're too close. Drop a Havoc into that. Thanks. Okay, move this over here. Drop in with a Havoc. And then just the normal assault rifle. Or the Scar version anyway. They have the same stats, I'm pretty sure. So enable against start, yes. Receiving players, triggering team, all grant. Yeah, we'll clear the inventory. Grant all items. Grant condition always. Grant cycle, yes. Equip granted item. Give extra ammo, yes. Sure. Cycle and behavior. Nah, I think that's chill. Grant on timer, no. Grant while offline, no. No. I swear you can like set it up to. So enable when receiving from. We want the button. Yeah, switch. On turned on, and then grant item from switch. On turned on. That should work now. So if I start the game, I shouldn't spawn with any items, and when I click that thing, I should. Okay. So I slide over here. Don't have any items, that's good. Choose loadout. There we go. Hey, look at that. That's good. That's really good. So then you can just... Obviously I need to change this, but we can do that with a prop manipulator. No worries. That's good. Alright, well, we know it works now. That's a great start. Very great start. Alright. So now we can work on our other loadout. So what we're going to do is we're literally just going to copy this over. Like that. And then just change this to switch 2. Switch 2. And then we're just going to change the weapons. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to do the pump, just the normal pump shotgun. Unless they've added the sharp tooth. No, they haven't. Right, we're just going with the normal pump then. The pump shotgun. So drop that into either, really does not matter. And then drag this one over so it doesn't get confused. We're gonna... We're gonna... I think we'll just go with maybe an SMG. So let's go with the blue submachine gun, because I think that's probably a decent weapon to have. So, like that. And then in the end, if you don't pick one, it we'll probably just do like a default spin. So we'll grab this over here, clear items from device. So clear items, okay. Don't know why it does this. You have to do it a second time. It's weird. I don't know. And then we're gonna change this to. We're just gonna delete the switch, normal switch, and we're just gonna leave switch 2. So okay. And then now you can see it's only switch 2 on that one. So we just remove switch entirely from this one. We're just gonna grab the same guns, so the blue SMG and the gold pump. And now we just need to test if it works. So we're gonna just move these over to the designated ones, and then we'll think about prettying this place up, just to make sure the core mechanics work. So we'll start the game, and yeah, we'll probably make a more interactive one eventually, but right now I think this is probably the best. So you get the Scar, the Havoc, nothing else, and then in this one, okay, you keep the Scar and the pump, and then you get the SMG. That's a problem. Is it because this is still clicked? No. That's a problem. That is weird. Well, at least we know that one works, because you lose the pump and the SMG. Maybe I put a Scar in there by accident, possibly? It's always, you know, always a possibility with these kind of things, I'm not sure. That's really weird. So, grant all items, remove item on grant, remove item on grant. Let me try again. Maybe it's because I was holding the Scar at the time, so I'll try and hold pickaxes. I'll make it so that you don't actually get the items, you know. No, you're still getting the Scar from this one. That's weird. Strange, very strange. I'm honestly not sure about that one, to be honest. Could be something to do with this. That would make sense. Okay, let's try this again. This should work now. You know, fingers crossed. So we go over here. Okay, get the Scar and the Havoc, and then here. There we go, that's better. And then, sorry, excuse me. Oh, bless me. Choose this again. Yep, that works. Now we just need to set up like the on-off type thing, so you can only one can be on at a time. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay, so we want to turn off when switch 2 is turned on, and then vice versa for this one. We want to turn off when switch is turned on. So that should work. Now, let's find out. So this, in theory, we shouldn't be able to activate 2 at a time. So this one, got the Havoc and Scar. Perfect. That works flawlessly. Nice. Alright, so the core mechanics of weapon choosing works. Now we just need to, I guess, make like the timer and then just go into the box fight. So make a timer device. Maybe if I spell it right. Timer device right here, and we're gonna have it count down 10 seconds. So we're gonna we'll have it count down 20 seconds. So timer name, time from game start. Then Timer direction countdown. Yep. Start timer game start. Yep, that's right. Applies to everyone. Reset timer failing team. Doesn't matter about that. Stop. Yep, we'll stop. In fact, we'll reset it. Visible during game. No. No. Timer not started when in text. Yes. Emergency text. Audio effects off. And then we'll set up the teleporter. My bad, bro. I'm kind of busy right now. So activate when receiving from timer. On success. Yo, can you fuck off? Alright. And then on this. In fact, I think that's all we need. So now we just need to set up it auto selecting weapons. So I think we're going to auto set the Havoc and the Scar. So there's 20 seconds to pick. We'll go and pick our weapons here. So we'll pick, I don't know, the SMG pump. So we just have to wait 20 seconds. And yeah. So we're just going to... Doesn't matter because we're about to get teleported. So, but I'll set up a death barrier or a thingy. Okay, so that doesn't work. I think activate doesn't mean teleport it. I think there's probably another setting for that, so I'm going to just quickly check it. Yeah, here we go. Teleport on timer. Device. On success. And then we'll just delete that. Okay. And we're just going to mess with the settings on this one real quick. We're just going to turn off all that. Doesn't matter. Change teleport target. Nope. Link. Nope. 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 I do need to figure out how to get people into their own designated boxes, but we can figure that out, I'm sure. So, grab this. Like, oh yeah, cool. We have the Havoc and the Scar we can pick, but I'm gonna pick the pump and the SMG because I'm a weirdo. I need to add a mutator zone to stop shooting and building too. Ah yeah, it teleported. Sick. So that works, which is good to hear. I think it may be random if you add multiple to the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one up here and then one over here. So I'm just going to test that theory. But first I'm going to add the mutator zone. So mutator zone. Just going to make this a little bit wider here. Make that 2 by 2 by 3, or by 4 actually. So then we make this thick. And then we'll just work on the settings. So allow building no, no, enable during gameplay only. Effects, all this, yep. Make gravity low here. Move the multiplier 1.2 off. And then we just need to add a barrier here so you can't leave this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go do them kind of like on top of this so they line up. And then just drag it. So I'm going to do it all like on top of it, and then we're just going to like push it down. Like that, and just bring it up one. And then just, off. Box hollow, 2, what was it, 2 by 2 by 4, I think. And then, just move it down one. Now see, that doesn't line up. And that's weird. Why does that not line up? You know what, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're still inside the box at the end of the day. Honestly, yeah, that should be fine. So now we'll start the game and see if it is random, the rifting thing. And if it is, we'll sort out the scar being the normal weapon. Yeah, you can't fire in here anymore. Can't go any further than that. So we'll pick the scar and have it. And yeah, this should work, I think. Yes, okay, so I started at this one, so we end the game. Play again. And we'll just see if it's a random one or not. So I can't build in here anymore. I can't leave, I don't think. Yeah, no, I'm stuck at this point. Can I jump out here? Yeah, okay, I found... Okay, it seems to do that. So what I think I'll do is I'll have that activate and then a load of different teleporters will trigger from that one. I think that should work. Because that seems to be how it's doing it. So I need to set this up now to be on. So initial state on. I'll check that to see if it works now. Okay, so the initial state is on, which means you should get your shit right, but no. No, okay. So I need to have the item granter set up to just, you know, give them as like the default weapons. So enable on game start, yes. On grant action, clear inventory. Yep, that should work. I feel like a chip on my shoulders. I feel like I'm losing my focus. Nope, didn't work. Yo, Nathan Gary, what's up, my brother? Okay, that is weird. I think it's already enabled, so I think I don't really need that bit, so should be good, bro. Yeah, not entirely sure about that one. Just out of curiosity, is this like somewhere I can fall or not? Oh no, of course not, it's a barrier, isn't it? Doi. I don't know, man, this is weird. I'm not quite sure how to combat this one. I think I'll just reset the settings on this and just... In fact, no, I'm sure I can figure this out. I'm not stupid. Right, receiving players, grant action, clear inventory. Grant all items, grant condition always. Enable on game start, yes. Equip granted item, remove ungranted, remove item on grant, no. Grant while offline, no. I don't see why that wouldn't be working. Let me just grab a default item granter real quick. And we'll see if it has an issue. I'll just put, I don't know, just charge SMG so I know it's not messing anything up. So start, and then this should just be granted to us. Damn, that is weird. Maybe I just have to set up another timer, to be honest. Just set up another timer to grant it immediately. Because, I swear that's what item granters do, man. Sorry, but I'm kind of busy right now. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. It's alright. I can figure this out, and you know, I'm not dumb. I'll just I'll set up another timer, and it's like, you know, on game start, instant, you know. So duration 1 second. Timer granting items. Okay. Complete your behavior, just stop. Visible during game, and then on success, send to item granter 1. Grant item. So that should now work. Yep, okay, so you now granted the items, so then you can go over here. Yep, okay, that works now. Sick. I figured it out, I figured it out. Let's go. Whole lot of everything and nothing zennies. So, let's get rid of these because these are kind of distracting too, the names. I thought they wouldn't show up in game, but they do. Okay. So now we've got the main kind of starting point sorted. So now we need to go out and build the actual box fight area. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally just grab this and then build on top of it. So I need to get it on grid for a start. So in fact, no, I don't even need to do that really, do I? Where's the middle of the map? Like here. Put it, say, like, I don't know, there. So you can still see the hub from here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the indestructible gallery here. Indestructible. We need to build out of these, unfortunately, because otherwise it just won't work. So we're going to grab these walls, and I believe most of them, most box fights are 5 by 5, and if that's the case, then that's okay. I'm gonna go 6 by 6 though, just to be safe, I think, unless, oh no, only 5 by 5 will fit on this island, I think, unless I can make it fit somehow. But if I'm right, that should fit enough players anyway. So there's going to be barriers between all of them. So there's going to be, if I just try and roadmap this, it's going to be, the fuck? So if I just roadmap, there's going to be player there, player there, player there, then player there, player there, and then, you know, so on and so forth. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. So then there's 10 players there. And then 1, 2, 3. So that means I can fit 13 players, which is not a lot, actually. So I guess if I want 16 players, I'm just gonna have to make this wider, I guess. So if I make this one up and then like that, that should fit 16 players now. So 1, 15, 16. To be fair, it doesn't really matter how many, because there's going to be like maybe a max of, I don't know, 10 people playing this. But so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So there's 18 players available to play on 6 by 6. That's fine. Yeah, that should do. So if I go over here and just add 2 extra spawn points, that should be fine. It's not an issue. So now there's the max players. able to play. So now we just need to build this out. I'm pretty sure if I had a prop thing on each of them, I can use pretty much any wall I want. But I kind of like the idea of like a military space, like base type aesthetic. So I think I might actually go with that, because I like the idea of, you know what, actually, nah, it's chill. I'll use prop manipulators, it's fine. Although I will just have a look what's in the indestructible gallery, just to make myself indestructible. Just to make my life a little bit easier. Like, this is a cool floor. Like the vault, maybe. You know, like the vaults from season 2 and 3 of chapter 2. OG vaults. Yeah, so then you can definitely tell like what's what build wise anyway. Yeah, I like that. And then it's a 2x2, isn't it? So we just grab this. We can add like cool aesthetics later, it doesn't really matter right now, this second. So up one, and then grab this floor. It isn't just going to be a plain box anyway, because we need to add like some kind of branding and, you know, props and stuff, like cool props looking anyway. So I might add some windows or something so you can like see out into space, because I'm going to add like meteors and stuff out here too, and like planets and stuff, which I think would look pretty sick. So then we just bring this up, and just like that, we've got ourselves our little box fight here. So we'll set up our barriers now. So barrier here. So we'll do blue to go with the like the blue aesthetic here. Translucent, is that what that looks like? No. Blue force field, I think it is. There we are, that's what I'm looking for. So then 1x2 box hollow. Just, you know, in case you get stuck in there, you won't be stuck in there the entire game. So they're gonna be like, you know, like a traditional box fight anyway. And you're gonna be like in here. You can, you know, you can build up, make your box, and then when the box is, you know, you can start fighting. But yeah, I like the idea of like the spacecraft theme. So what we're going to do is we're going to link these up to the teleporters, I think. So I'm going to sort those out, and then like another timer, so like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build up, and then yeah, that's it. So I think when, like on completion of this timer over here, we're gonna, so like on completion, so on success, send to, can I not send to multiple? Yeah, there we go, add, timer 3, start. So we'll have this set, so we'll have 5 seconds on this one. Countdown applies to everyone on cycle behavior. So then on success, send to barrier device 3 to disable. Yeah, okay. So now we just need to move this into here. And then we just need to set up our box fights. So it's going to take a while, but it's okay. So we need to add we pretty much need to add every single one. Oh, no, it does it for me, actually, never mind, I think. So, start the game. Just going to wait here for a sec. Success. So you can see our little box fight over there. Can't shoot into it, obviously. Ah, I need to remove this one. Okay. I'm just gonna delete this one here because it seems to be messing me up. I need to figure out the barriers anyway. So, start. So you start with the Scar and the Havoc. I want the Pump and the SMG actually. Ah. Well, that's a problem, especially since the barriers aren't here. And then it teleports me in. Seems to just keep teleporting me, which is wrong. I think it's because of the other timer, so like on completion it does that. It's okay, we can fix that. We need to fix these really quick though, so enabled on game start. Why is that not working? So disable when receiving from the fuck? From timer 3. Oh. I do not know about that one then. Functions, timer device, delete that. See if that fixes it. It should. Pretty neat looking logo I made there actually. It does actually look pretty good. Nah, see, it's that one too, and I'm not sure why. On the startup one, so timer device 2 has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. So what's going on then? Well, that's wrong. I know that's wrong. So then, on success, timer device 3 start, and then teleport. And then teleport the teleporter. Teleporter 2, teleport. That should now work. Yep, I didn't teleport that time. Or that time. Although I did notice that the timer is slightly off, which is a problem. Yeah, okay, so it definitely works that way now. Right, yeah, so it's starting to make a little bit more sense now, but I think what's happening is when the first timer finishes, it's sending to the wrong one. Possibly. So, timer device 2 on item granter, yep. And then functions, so it must be on this one, right? So, start when receiving from timer device 1 on success. On success, send to that, and then that's very confusing. I'm not sure what's wrong now. Just real quick. We don't need these anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of these. So what's going on here then? So events. So teleport when receiving from timer device number 1 on success. Yeah, that's right. So then what are these doing then? So disable when receiving from timer 3 on success. Yeah, that should be right. And they should already be enabled now. So that should be right. But I'm not sure what's going on with the timers, which is weird. So you start 1 second, then it goes straight to 5 seconds. And then to 15 seconds, and then to 5 seconds again. Okay, I think I'm just going to redo all the timers, I think. So we'll start with number 1 here. So this is the first one that we want to happen. Timer device, start. So duration 1 second, countdown, start, game start, yep, all that should be fine. And then we'll just, on success, send to item granter, yes. And then we also want to send to timer 1, so timer device to start. Then we want timer device on success to send to the teleporter and the timer device 3 to start. Yep, that's right. And then this, we want this, so on success send to Barry. Yeah, right. That should work now. Ain't nobody praying for me. No. Why is it doing this? I think maybe just start this. So start a timer game, start off. That might fix it. It's so hot in here, man. It's so hot in my room. Okay. There we go. That seems to have fixed it. So pick the pump and SMG, just because, you know, preference. Just wait for the countdown, you know, chat to your mates, oh, I'm gonna fucking destroy you in this, and, you know, all that shit. Ah, here we go. That's much better. Yeah, and then the barrier's got, yep. That works. Yes, it works! Feel like I'm losing my focus. Right, so now we just, carry these along then. They were both placed in grid 1, so we're chilling now. Literally just keep them moving. Moving, grooving and booming. As typical gamer would say. Where the I can't see shit, bro. So bright. Ain't nobody praying for me. There we go. Looks right to me. So now you've got your barriers, you know, you can tell people you're going to shit on them and then you get shat on. You know, the creative warriors can destroy you. Yeah, that looks good to me. So the box fight should now work too. So now we just need to place more of the teleporters and see if that changes anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them in each section here, and we're just going to see where I pop out, because it should be random as far as I'm concerned. It should be random, but I don't know if it will be, you know. So you start here, doesn't really matter, you don't really have to do anything here. Okay, I spawned in the corner again. I think maybe I just need to, I'm not sure. Could be to do with them all kind of being the same. Let me go to timer 2 and just see real quick. Oh, it's only doing, oh no, it is doing those 3. Well, that's what's confusing me. Why is it not random? Let me try again, because it was that one. Let's go. Yep, spawn in the corner again. Bro, I'm so shit at this game, man. I'm not sure then. I'm really not sure. Although I do need to sort out the item granter here. So, every granter will grant you a slurp fish and 500 wood, I think. That seems fair to me. In fact, maybe not a slurp. We'll grant 1 slurp, 2 minis, and yeah. So we want mini shields. We want 1 slurp fish. Yep, drop that. We want 2 minis. And we want 500 wood. I presume it just took it, right? Yeah, okay, it took the wood. So we just drag this back over here. And then this one, same treatment. Okay. So now we just need to sort out the game settings. So, time of day, light brightness, all this shit doesn't really matter. So, max shields, 100 shields. So we'll start 100, 100. In fact, what we'll do is we're going to make shield... see, we have to make it... It's 100% health. What, 50% of 180, maybe? Will that let me do that? Nah, we'll just go, we'll go 175 so you can one-pump people. But we'll make the shield 75 instead. Infinite ammo, infinite resources off. Max 500. We'll go, yeah, we'll go max 500. Allow building, yes, allow to edit, all that. Yep. Respawn time. You don't respawn, so it doesn't really matter. Full damage off, gravity normal, jump fatigue off. We'll put that off, I hate jump fatigue. Mantling, hurdling, sprinting, yep, that looks fine to me. I don't really want to mess around with those because it is supposed to be realistic, you know. Health granted, we'll go 50 health. Yeah, that should be fine. Voice chat 16. We'll go 20 max so people can join. Team size dynamic. Yeah, we'll go dynamic. Oh no, free for all isn't there a free for all option? Oh no, it's right there. Fuck. Spawn limit 1. Total rounds 100. Team rotation disabled. Time limit. Put time limit to 20 minutes. Game win condition, most round wins, yep. Eliminations to end. Last standing wins game. Off, or on, sorry. Join in progress, spectate, spawn location. Spawn pads, yep, that's right. Spawn pad selection, random. Respawn type, individual, wave. Island start. Game start countdown, yep. I think that's it now. Yep, looks good to me. Now we just need to figure out the teleporter sitch. Because I don't want you to spawn in here, you know? So, you're supposed to spawn at a random POI here. But I'm not sure how to do that, so I might have to look that up. But we can make it look pretty for now, I think. Might be a good idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a glass window or something with like my logo in it, I think. So I'm gonna grab this, move it out like that, like that. Grab these, move it out like that, like that. That is bloody gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous it is. Bloody gorgeous. I feel like a chip on my shoulders. I feel like I'm losing my focus. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make glass here. The glass gallery. The best thing they've added in a while, by the way. I don't know if this is relatively new to you guys or not, but it's really, really good. So we're just going to make it, you know, not thicker, but, you know, taller. Gonna work from this side, I think, because it's a little bit easier to see. Fuck you mean no? Better. Christ. We're gonna make the glass black like that, so you can actually kind of see it, and then we're just gonna slap the logo in here. Kind of like that, and then I'll just add an actual like permanent barrier, I think, here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this back ever so slightly like that, so it's out of the way. I'm just going to grab one of these, make it grid snap 4, drag it along like that, and then just customize it. So make it invisible. Box hello, yep, that's all good, and then just remove this so it doesn't disable, and then you shouldn't be able to break this. Alright, so we should spawn in. The barriers should be there. You can see the barriers from over there. Then you know, you build your little one by one. I'm in the corner again. And then, yep, nah, can't break that, but you can see into it. Damn, I'm good, man. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've got the basics down now. Like, you can spawn in, you know, get the weapons and stuff, and we're only an hour in, so I do need to get better at my double edits. Anyway, yeah, so that looks pretty good. I like that. And then maybe I'll have one like over here, outlooking space or something. That might be quite cool. And obviously, you know, you can't leave, so maybe I'll have this one you can break it though, but you can't leave, obviously. That might be quite cool. Right, let's just grab a same barrier here. Put it in the middle. I think that's the middle. Yeah, looks like the middle to me. Okay, we'll make this 6 by 6. We'll make it invisible. So pretty sure you should be able to see that now. Perfect. Right. On this wall then, we're going to make a nice little window outlooking it by using build to prop. So we're going to just building this prop, origin center, make it grid snap 2, just move these up 1, move these down 1, and then add, I'll just make this half, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that should look Z fighting a bit, make it a bit less, deep. There we go. And like an outlook into space. And then let's grab the glass panel from before, right here. Can you see that? Yeah, it's kind of coming in. One sec. Let me just like make it a bit thinner. There we go. Now start game, and that should look pretty damn good. I mean, I can already see it from over there. It looks funky, but it would be quite funny if I could shoot it out from over here. Feel like I'm losing my focus. I feel like it. Heals look good too. Looks like heals are spawning, which is nice to see. Okay, so I spawned in the corner again. Damn, that looks nice. Can I break it? Nah. But you can see a window, out into it. I think that looks pretty damn good actually, because you can kind of see the spawn island over there. And obviously, you're not really going to be paying attention, as you're fighting and killing people. Yeah, no, I think this is kind of coming together. It looks pretty good. I just need to sort out the random spawns mechanics. So I think I'm going to call it for today, and I'm going to come back and we're going to do this tomorrow. And I'll have it sorted by then. But yeah, let me know if you want to, have a continuation of this this series, because I'm quite interested to see what people think of creative. Because I know a lot of you come from BR, not creative mode, but like I said, my roots are in creative. So yeah, I'll talk to you all soon enough, and I'll be back tomorrow.